told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way.
Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we'll be making some summer breakfast recipes to spice up your usual morning breakfast situation. I am so in love with these recipes and I would very much encourage you to give them a try sometime. And if you do that, feel free to share your recreation with me on Instagram. I am at oatmealmeanslove there. Well, so let's dive right into it. Alright, let's get into this with peanut butter cup overnight oats. A simple start to honor my name. Go ahead and mash one ripe banana in a bowl. Depending on how ripe your banana is, you're gonna need some additional sweetener. Mine was pretty ripe and I was fine with the sweetness, so I didn't end up with adding anything. To that you're gonna add oats, cacao powder and a plant-based milk. Mix everything until combined and set it aside so it can thicken up while we're gonna melt our chocolate. I always do that in the microwave, but if you don't have one, you could also do that in a double boiler over the stove. That works as well. Transfer the oat mixture into a jar. I have a special overnight oats jar by 3 Bears, and if you want the same one, you can get it on their website and save 15%. Now take your peanut butter and scoop a huge, it has to be huge, tablespoon on top of the oats and cover it with your melted chocolate. Put it in the fridge for at least 2 hours to let them soak, or best overnight. And now let's move on to the fun part, breaking the chocolate. That's the most satisfying part of eating these oats. But also your sweet tooth will be very satisfied after these oats. This recipe is full of fiber, natural protein from the oats and the peanut butter, and also healthy fats. Plus, you can always increase the protein by adding your favorite protein powder. This is so good, I love it so much. On to the next one, a savory recipe, because I wanted to keep this video interesting. We're gonna make some scrambled tofu eggs. I don't know if we are allowed to call that eggs, over some avocado toast. Start off by crumbling your tofu into a pan. By the way, I will put all of the recipes down into the description box with the exact measurements, so you can look them up again if you want to try anything. Add your spices and some water and fry that for a few minutes, like 5 minutes or so. Let's move on to the avocado toast. I used half of an avocado because I only had 1 slice of bread. Oh, and here you can see there's like a piece of this stone in my avocado. So in the other half of the avocado. Looks kind of weird. Anyways, mash the avocado, add some lemon juice, salt and pepper and spread it onto your toast. I also love adding some crunch onto my toast, like toasted buckwheat or hemp seeds or anything seedy, I don't know. Put your scramble over the toast, and I felt like adding some fresh basil because we had to have like a fresh basil plant in our kitchen and it looks so beautifully and juicy, and I just couldn't resist and I had to add something, but you don't have to. Oh, and then I also decided to go with some cucumbers on the side for a fresh crunch. I love snacking on cucumbers because they're so juicy, and yeah, there you have it. A beautiful, fresh and savory breakfast plate, high in proteins, fiber, healthy fats and also healthy carbs. I'm usually a sweet morning person, but when I'm craving something savory, it's usually a plate like this one. Let's move on to the final and, in my opinion, the best recipe in this video, a 2-ingredient smoothie bowl. Yes, only 2 ingredients. We need frozen bananas and frozen blueberries. Let the bananas thaw for a few minutes so you can cut them easier, but you could also cut them before freezing, but then I would also recommend to let them thaw so they get a little bit softer. The reason why we cut the bananas is that they will blend so much better when they are smaller pieces, and the whole smoothie will get so much creamier. Add the bananas and the blueberries to your blender, and now, depending on how strong your blender is, you might need to add a splash of plant milk or water. I'm using a Thermomix and I don't need any additional water or milk or anything because it's strong enough. Oh, and if you want to add protein powder, feel free to do so now before blending. So my ice cream bowl was ready in 30 seconds of blending it, and I'm still amazed by the fact that it was so fast. And wow, just look at it. It has such a beautiful color and the consistency is bomb. Transfer it to a bowl, and if you have a wooden bowl, use it, because that one will prevent your smoothie from melting so fast. Garnish it with granola and nut butter, and I'm using a cashew caramel spread. And yeah, well, that's everything. I think this bowl looks so gorgeous, amazing, and it tastes divine. Oh, and your mouth will probably turn very purple after eating it, so yeah, you can see it here on me. Make sure to wash your mouth before leaving the house. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for being here, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye!